57 Chibok girls seen in Cameroon. Parents. 57 Chibok schoolgirls being held by Boko Haram have been sighted in 2 villages in Cameroon, parents of the abducted girls told Daily Trust on Sunday yesterday. The girls were seen by other female captives who at different times were kept by the insurgents in the 2 villages in the northern part of Cameroon, the chairman of Chibok Girls Parents Association, Chibok, told our correspondent yesterday. Chibok said the girls who escaped and returned to their village near Chibok disclosed that the 57 girls were broken into 2 groups and held in Garin Magaji and Garin Malam villages located in Marwai, northern Cameroon. According to him, all the girls were married off to Boko Haram fighters across the border and many of them had children. Some of the captives escaped from the villages and spent months in the military facility in Bama, where they were screened before they were finally released. One of them told us she met many of our abducted girls in 2 Cameroonian villages, he disclosed. 7 of the abducted Chibok girls are living in Garin Magaji, while 50 others are held in Garin Malam where they live with their husbands and children, he added. Chibok said testimonies from parents, as well as records in the association's register, matched the names of the girls mentioned by the escapees. Calling on President Muhammadu Buhari to collaborate with his Cameroonian counterpart to rescue the girls. Chibok said he believed the military had got the information when they screened the escapees in Bama 5 months ago. The Chibok leader noted that the information had thrown the Chibok community into confusion and grief as parents expected the authorities to swing into action. Daily Trust had reported on Friday that 25 parents of the abducted girls have died. However, Chibok reiterated that the parents remain grateful to the federal government under Buhari for negotiating the release of 112 girls and rescuing 4 others. Following the visit to Dapki town by a federal government delegation to meet the parents of Leah Shirabu, the only remaining Dapki schoolgirl in Boko Haram captivity, the parents of more than 100 Chibok girls still with the insurgents called on President Buhari to extend a similar gesture to Chibok. The parents trust the Buhari administration because they fulfilled their promises on the freed 103 girls. Even the 4 who escaped on their own were able to make it because of the pressure mounted on the insurgents. But as human beings they feel it is taking too long to bring back their children after they were told it would happen soon, he said. Meanwhile, a former Boko Haram female captive, Zainab, who escaped 3 months ago told our correspondent that she lived with 3 Chibok girls in a mountain community, Dutsen Ibrahim, around Gaza in Borno State, near the Cameroon border. I met some of the Chibok girls in Sambisa when I lived with my first Boko Haram husband in Sambisa. After my husband died in a battle, I was married to another man, Nuru, and we moved to Dutsen Ibrahim, near Angash. There I met 3 Chibok girls. One of them now bears the Muslim name, Zainab, but I don't know her Christian name. The other one is Yagana, she said. Clement Nakukwu, the media coordinator, Operation Lafayette, said he could not comment on the matter as he had been outside Maiduguri, his operational base, and he was therefore not aware of such development. I am in a noisy environment. I am currently in Bayou for an assignment, so I don't have an update on what is going on there. Call.